Close to 200,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, a daily hits on a blog where nobody reads nowadays, or we are supposed to take the blame like that. Close to 200,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, a daily hits on a blog where nobody reads nowadays, or we are supposed to take the blame like that. Having a hit of, let's not talk about the numbers, let's talk about the countries. Having a hit of around from 20 countries on a daily basis, running an IT company, and still I don't work beyond 7 p.m. on every day, on the evening, because that's my family time. Sounds great, even to me, but trust me, that's not the actual situation. ব্যাপারটা কিন্তু ঠিক কখনোই এতটা ফ্লাওয়ারি বা সুন্দর দেখতে ছিল না। Let me talk about my journey. My name is Indrajit Lahiri, better known as Foodka, as a YouTuber, or Mohamuskil as a blogger. Let's talk about my journey. The journey started way back, let's say in 2012. Almost every Indian man, or I'm not very sure, I haven't traveled abroad much. Almost every man have thought of leaving their job, a secured job in their mid-40s. Call it a midlife crisis, call it a career shift, call it bloody whatever. We have all thought of it. But very few of us has got the guts. Even not guts. Maybe that call was too serious for me. I left my job when my son was 1.5 years old with a family to run. Started a company, an IT project management company. Even still that company is paying my bill, even it's paying my bills to pay the petrol for coming to this place. Around 5 years back, I started a food blog. Now the question should be, why a food blog? See, let's be honest, from my size, you can guess that I love food. Otherwise this thing cannot happen. It's almost a tire. So I am having some 300-400 kilos of weight carrying with me. But and being a bong, I was anyhow opinionated. I have an opinion on almost every damn thing in the world, almost everything that's there. I used to write those things, and those days, trust me, there was no, Facebook was not that popular, let's call it that way. Facebook was there, but it's not that popular. Orkut was there. We used to write scrapbooks. Kids, trust me, your parents have written in those scrapbooks, in the scraps. So I used to write in Orkut. Facebook came in, and I used to put on my opinion on almost everything. I like this, I don't like this, I like that, I don't like that. And I used to think of myself as a superior human being because I have an opinion on bloody everything. Then somebody told me, one of my very close friends, that, boss, see, your writings, your opinions are not getting archived. Please note this word, archived. Even if today, if I go back to my Facebook days, I still write on Facebook, that's not a problem. I write on a page called Mohamuskil. I'll come to that story later. And on my profile, Indrajit Laheri. Even if I go back today to a month back, that what did I write? Archiving is very difficult. Finding what I wrote, it becomes extremely difficult. Sharing is more difficult. And the SEO of any social media is bad. Maybe it's bad. Maybe I don't know how to make a good use of it. I'm being politically correct, you see. So I started a blog, a food blog, a simple WordPress blog, and the name is Mohamuskil. In Bengali, it's called as a lot of trouble. Now, why that strange name? It's one of the weirdest things that you will hear today. I have got a bad practice of calling everything as Mohamuskil. Are fuchkai jhal kom hoye gelo, Mohamuskil. Rastay jam, Mohamuskil. So everything used to be a trouble for me. Everything used to be a trouble for me as a typical Bengali or typical Indian. Thus the name Mohamuskil, and Mohamuskil domain was available in WordPress. So that was the second reason. I started writing on Mohamuskil, kept on writing for 2 years. And then that call came in one morning. Namaskar, আমি Mir Afsar Ali, আপনার সঙ্গে 2 মিনিট কথা বলতে পারি? For those, I'm sure everybody knows, but for the lesser known one, Mir Afsar Ali is one of the most famous RJs and media personalities in this part of the country, maybe within India. And it was a fanboy moment for me. He dreamed of starting a food YouTube channel. The theme was named as Foodka. Why Foodka? Again a question. So in Bong, in Bengali, we have a notion of calling everything as kaka. Whoever is some pseudo-knowledgeable person who knows something is called as kaka. Boro kaka, choto kaka, mejo kaka, shejo kaka. Food-related kaka is called as Foodka. Kaka, as you know, is an uncle, so food-related uncle is Foodka. Mir acts as my nephew, who doesn't know anything, who takes care of managing the audience, who takes care of keeping the audience intact, keeping the audience connect. I take care of the food stories. We eat around, but there is a third person involved. And the third person came in as Sunando Banerjee. Now, Foodka consists of 3 team members. Apart from the anonymous digital who takes care of the production and marketing, Mir takes care of the creative side, I take care of the R&D side or the storytelling side. Sunando takes care of balancing both of us. Anonymous digital takes care of the production and marketing. But what was the motive behind Foodka? Foodka was, we have started Foodka for one sole purpose. If we talk of Indian food, if we talk on food tourism, eastern part of India or Kolkata does not feature anywhere. Let me tell you, eastern part of India or Kolkata does not feature. Kill me, hire a supari killer, curse me, but we do not feature. We are bad at marketing. So the sole idea was to position eastern part of India, rather West Bengal, Kolkata, as a food tourism destination. And we strongly believe that every food has got a story. Why biryani is named as biryani? Why there is aloo? Why there is macher jhol? Why is it jhol in the first place? Why there is aloo in jhol? Every food has got a story. Why it's named as সন্দেশ? সন্দেশ তো খেয়েছেন, তো সন্দেশের নামটা সন্দেশ কেন, ভন্ডেশ নয় কেন? ভেবেছেন কখনো? For that reason only, Foodka was started. I started documenting the same thing in my blog as in Mohamuskil as a blogger, but let's face a reality. In 2020, in 2019, habit of reading is going down and visual content is coming up. So Foodka talks about all the food stories, the stories behind food. We eat around, we ask stupid questions, we take expert opinions, and then we form the stories. We are not judgmental. We don't judge what is good, what is bad, because I understand, Mir understands, Sunando understands something very clearly. My good food may not match with your definition of good food. Let us say, and my bad food doesn't match with your bad food. Maybe you don't like garlic, so you won't be liking garlic naan. I like spicy food, so I won't be liking a bland food. But a food is a food. So rather than criticizing or being opinionated on a food item, it's more important to see who gets to eat, who gets the food, and who learns the story behind the food. Are we absolutely correct? No. We may make a mistakes, but the idea is to show a path. একটা রাস্তা যদি দেখাতে পারি, রাস্তা দেখানোর আমরা কেউ নেই, কিন্তু শুরুটা যদি করতে পারি যে হ্যাঁ গল্পটা খোঁজা যায়, এই খোঁজার চেষ্টাটা আমরা মহামুশকিলে করছি, আমরা ফুডকায় করছি, আমরা হয়তো নিজের সোশ্যাল মিডিয়া হ্যান্ডেলস দিয়ে করছি, কিন্তু এই খোঁজাটা না ভীষণ দরকার। And for this sole reason, Mohamuskil, Foodka, Indrajit Lahiri, we all belong. Our IT company is still running, it's running perfectly. We are doing quite decently, and we are having office in multiple states in India. But let us say I lead a dual life. 9 to 4, I am selling hardware, project management services. 4 onwards or before 9, I am documenting food. Why? Maybe the need, I want to be immortal. I don't know whether I will see the daylight of tomorrow or not, but the blog, the content, Foodka, it will stay forever with you till the time the food is there. So that was the whole idea. We have had corporate handholdings, yes, because being at the wrong side of 40, we understand that revenue needs to come in. We need to be self-sustainable. So corporate hand hostings have come in. Foodka is getting into its season 5. Trust me, when we made for the first time with Mir Afsar Ali and Sunando, we didn't know that Foodka will live enough to have a season 5. Season 1 was what we planned, but it's season 5 now, and we are proud of our baby. Mohamuskil blog is having around 300 articles. It has been featured in multiple national and global magazines. We are doing the work of documenting the heritage, the culinary heritage food map of Kolkata, maybe with Intac, maybe we'll go on to documenting the state, maybe we'll go on a pan-India basis, maybe we'll go global someday, but it's probably the dream that's keeping us alive and kicking. Now, let's come to my family. I've got a small family, wife, a son whom I jokingly call as Bhuto, and he, trust me, is my battery charger. Wife, son, and my mother. Usual story, son is my brother. He doesn't treat me as his father, but treats me as his bro, as he wants to call it. Doesn't take me seriously, and rarely anybody's wife has taken the husband seriously. So, and that's okay. I tend to go back to them by 7, 8 in the evening. I trust, I believe, I don't need to work beyond that. Apart from a day or two when work is there, definitely, yes, I'm there. But I tend to go back in the evening to my family. Sundays, I rarely work outside my home. I tend to play around with my kid. So, if I tell you the story of Indrajit Lahiri, what is it? Blogger, YouTuber, IT entrepreneur, family man, or just a human? Not very sure. The call is up to you. You have to take a call. So that's my journey till now. My canvas talk. The way these youngsters are doing this thing to come out with the stories is actually encouraging. I am learning a lot of things from them. How to be encouraged, how to learn things, how not to be, what should I say, negative. I should thank them, and I'm honored to be here as a speaker. Thank you.